Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Doctor Who Season 2 Episode 6. Now, where we left off in the last episode was the Doctor was in Nigeria, and he went into a barbershop where he felt like he felt at home, where he felt like he's part of a community, and the barbershop was taken over by a web-weaving wannabe god who worked for the gods and made them pretty much, what's the word, not indestructible, but more known than they could ever imagine. And he was bitter because they were like, yeah, we don't need you anymore, thanks for the machine, and he wanted to destroy them all. We got a fugitive Doctor a cameo, and we got the Doctor sort of like having a little badass moment with showing all his other faces, which we always love those. So yeah, so it was a great episode. Really enjoyed it. This season is on track to being great. Great. Like, I mean, we had episode 2 to 5 has been, well, some of them have been good, great, or fantastic. So we're hopefully they can finish strong. So I'm not too certain what this next episode is. I haven't seen any of the trailers. I've been away. This is a late upload as well, in case you haven't noticed. It's a late upload. This is me doing it Sunday morning because I literally was in Glasgow yesterday. Listen, it's a Friday night. I say it as if like I was forced to do this. I chose to do this, but Friday night at 11 PM, I got on a coach from London to go to Glasgow. I got into Glasgow at 8 AM. So a 10-hour coach journey, I think. Was that work out? Was it 11 to... No, that was awful. No, a 9-hour coach journey. There we go. Yeah. And then, and so I was going to Glasgow at 8 AM on Saturday. And then I travelled back from Glasgow last night, Saturday, and my coach was at 9:30 at night. And I got in this morning to London at, what was it? 5:30, so 5:30 AM. So I've gotten home. It's now 9 AM. I was able to get home, sort of chill a little bit, and then I was like, right, cool. People are awake. I can now make weird noises whilst watching Doctor Who, rather than do it at 6 in the morning whilst people are trying to sleep. And I'm like, oh my god! So yeah, so that's where I've been. My voice sounds a little bit rough. It's because of all the singing, shouting, and just a little bit drinking, just a little bit, just tiny bit, tiny. The tiniest of bits. I drank loads. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to jump into this. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side.
Alright, babe, what's the year?
29-25.
Venue?
Harmony Arena.
This is Eurovision. And this is Rylan. The immortal Rylan. I love Rylan. He cracks me up. Actually, think about it. Eurovision was on yesterday, wasn't it? Eurovision was on yesterday. So they must have obviously coincided this for the Eurovision weekend. So I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I hate that. No, oh, hold on. No, it's not there. Damn. Yeah, so it must have coincided. Listen, Eurovision. I'm boycotting Eurovision. But what I will say, one of my favourite nights in years gone by was doing Eurovision drinking, where you would, again, not all my life to surround itself in drinking, but I do like a little bit. And yeah, and there was someone online on Twitter that did Eurovision drinking contests, and they would just literally have rules, and you would get absolutely wankered. It was brilliant. Anyway, back to it.
Good evening, Harmony Arena!
It's so silly, this concept.
All we need is 2 minutes. Get this
I completely forgot we were meant to be doing this.
We can get you.
Is that right then?
Interstellar Song Contest.
Listen, I'm not trying to say anything, but I will say this right now, is that Rick and Morty's episode of pretty much the exact same thing is top-notch writing, and it's going to be hard to to beat, in my opinion. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Look at right here. She's here for it. Feel like he's like I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to turn into like a shock sort of, oh my god, my time is finally here. It's now. I get to meet the Rylan. Or if it's like a, oh shit, no, I can't be here because I was banned 300 years ago because of what I did, you know?
Oh, we're so staying.
Tight on Rylan. Music fade out.
Oh, Rylan's looking very tight in that suit right now. He's looking good.
15. Me some ore.
I think. Oh, hold on. Is that her? That is her. That is her.
Olivia Newton-John came fourth. Absolute scene.
She looks so for this.
When I was late, let me stay up late for voting, as long as I brushed my teeth and got into my pajamas. Look at me now. On a station in orbit.
The universe is wild, babe.
You can say that again.
What this?
I knew it. I knew that you would enjoy it. Finally, being
Yeah, but shit's about to hit the fan though.
Vindicator ready and primed.
Mrs. Flood, what are you doing here? Was that grapes? Is she eating a bowl of grapes?
I love a good show.
It is a grape.
It's hardly important, Gary. It's just songs.
That's gonna be such a phase one. What? Scary.
What's phase 1?
Is that a massacre?
I'm phase 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hi.
Who's that?
You the hellion.
I
That's my species and my name is Kid.
recognise him.
Drone.
Hold on, I recognise him. Where do I recognise him from? Fuck! Oh, it'll hit me. It'll come back to me. I'm also kind of glad it doesn't look like it's going. I thought it was a massacre that was happening, and like it was literally going to be a massacre, but it looks like he's just looking to hijack the Space Eurovision. Okay, I was meant to say are they brother and sister, but I'd like to think they're not.
I took a chance on you. No one employs hellions, but I did.
Oh god, maybe there's a reason why you shouldn't.
Rylan wasn't at the dress. He was still in deep freeze.
Tell him he ate something nasty.
Rylan just only eats the purest of stuff, by the way. When you look like that, you only eat the best stuff. Just kiss his teeth. Oh, he's getting straight into it. That was actually kind of a bit of a dramatic, more of a dramatic jump than it needed to be.
Got about 30 seconds till they realise anything is wrong.
I recognise her as well. Are we actually going to get songs? Look at her just enjoying herself. Alright, buckle the fuck up. This song best be a banger.
My name is Kid. I'm a big fan.
Oh, we're not opening the roof and everyone goes flying out, right?
Of the show?
Do you know my favorite kind of music?
You don't be a dramatic bitch. You dramatic slut. You're so dramatic. Oh my god, they are getting sit down. Someone save Rylan. Someone save Rylan. Now. Someone save the doctor. Jesus Christ. Right, it is the utmost, like, mission needs to be saving Rylan before everyone else. We're not dead, are we? Holy shit!
Not again.
Rylan! Yeah! Oh, baby girl. You're gonna have to do this. Mrs. Flood's gone as well, by the way.
Dress for her. You monsters.
That's what people have said to me my whole life.
And now you've just proved them right, you silly fuckhead. Oh, I've got horns now. I have to be evil now and cause a fucking massacre.
It's called a delta wave.
Hold on.
It's phase 3.
Hold on. Delta Wave, that's what the Doctor was going to do in Season 1, the finale,
Best.
to kill all the Daleks. Yes. Yes. Oh! This is Rick and Morty. This is the shit.
I've got no way out. My mum and dad
I
just sit there
really,
waiting, like,
I really want to be invested in this, but you've been undercut by the song completely.
you're on the harmony. Stuck here on my own, and I'm no one. Hey, you're alive.
Okay, that got through to me.
You're alive. He was so wonderful,
Oh, he is wonderful.
and I never got to tell him.
He knows. He bloody knows.
We're doing this for Helia.
Helia. Oh, God, speaking of Helia, you're looking Helia cold. Gotcha.
Go back. Go back. Grandfather. Go back.
What? 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 Susan! What the fuck?
What's he doing?
He's going to use a confetti cannon to fucking propel himself back. Oh, you fucking... This is amazing. This is why I love him. That's so good. That's so Doctor. That's so stupid. I love it.
Did I just fly through space on a confetti cannon?
Yes, you did. You're sensational.
Camp.
So camp! I wanted to say camp! I wanted to say camp! Why didn't I say it? It was so camp! It was! Oh. This is what happens when I don't speak my mind or my true self. My fucking headphones are falling out now. It was so camp. That was so camp. Oh.
Your name? Gary. I was clever making Gary because Mavity is holding them, but I triplicated the Mavity field. All those people.
Okay. Oh, you smart little fucker.
Suspension. You'd need to be some sort of insane genius.
Oh, babes. You're dealing with an insane genius.
Ruined now, totally destroyed. They say the Hellions did it to themselves.
They probably didn't do it to themselves. Oh my god, are they going to broadcast what actually happened? I love you too, everyone.
I'm in a place, boys. Was the primitive 3 trillion? It will kill every single person.
Oh my goodness, that is disgusting.
They're gonna kill them all.
Holy shit! What's gone so bad in your life because people were prejudiced to your little horns? You think I'm gonna kill 3 trillion people?
The Hellions say they practice cannibalism and witchcraft. They've got these horns.
That's
People say they
just
give them
propaganda.
psychic powers.
Yeah, people say that
That's
a
just
lot.
propaganda.
About species they don't understand.
There we go. You've got them under your wig.
I'm going to fight that
Reveal your horns.
the caustic hype.
Welcome, visitor.
Oh, hello.
Wishing I hadn't sold my likeness and burned Graham Norton, long since dead.
Oh,
sad face.
sorry, Graham.
But
It happens to us all unless you're Rylan.
the
Linda would have loved this.
Go find her. Show her.
Your friend. I'm her protector.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a cool line. Before we go any further, whilst we're still here in this moment, Graham Norton, our Irish fella there, he if you're ever interested in watching Father Ted, he has like small part in Father Ted where he's just like the annoying priest. It's so funny. Again, that's probably just because of me. I was brought up with, I'm Irish. I that's why it makes me crack up. But what I will say is that when I used to work for a supermarket, apparently when a manager moved over to my located my branch, they came from a central London one, and they said that Graham Norton used to go through there all the time, and they said he was an absolute fucking diva, like an absolute. They said he was a bit of a knobhead because he was just sort of walking through like, I'm Graham Norton, like that. And he was like, and I was, oh, right. And they were like, yeah. And he'd always just have like a young fella with him. And we're like, oh, okay. And I was like, you'd be like, is that, yeah, he's fucking him. So, but listen, that was going back at least 10 years ago. So maybe he's a he's a massive diva still, but, and maybe he's still, fucking young lads. So we'll see. Anyway, just wanted to get out there what I thought I knew about Graham Norton. Well, what at least I've the rumours there, at least. and I'm just here spreading them. This is Susan, right? She said grandfather.
Good, the last of the Time Lords.
Good name for a band.
And I will find you. You can run and hide, and when all you like, you will put ice in my heart. You today. So I will cast your body out into the void, and I will stand and watch you freeze to death.
Oh, Doctor. That's not him. That's what happens when he loses hope. When he loses his companion. That is the Doctor. He's like fire and ice and rage. That's the Doctor. Belinda, welcome.
Delta wave is at 95%. You need to enter the final calibration.
Oh, she recognizes her.
Thank you for your empty threats. This conversation is over.
They're not empty. The only thing will be empty will be the fucking vessel that you call a body.
Jesus Christ.
How do you know so much
What?
about Hellions, Cora?
Take off the damn wig. Oh shit.
We're not allowed to sing.
What?
Was it by choice? I force.
Oh, that changes things a little bit.
I force the most harmless world in the sky, and the corporation bought the entire planet. It's for that.
Okay, honey.
Honey. Okay, yeah. They did that, honey. That's it. I'll tell you where I'm. Oh god, it's only 27 minutes gone. I'm literally got another 20 minutes left. Oh, Jesus, I've spoken so much shite already, but it's very much a. Because I'm here blaming the kid, and I call him the kid like he's Billy the Kid. So I'm here blaming the kid, and and I can't really blame him because he's a product of what's probably been pushed out by this corporation as propaganda, but it's also probably been pushed out because if they've been taken out and they're harvesting the whole planet specifically for this, and they start acting out, people are then gonna start again because the horns start thinking certain things of them and saying things, and things just spread like all that sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Not propaganda. I said that. Can't think of which word I'm thinking of, but it's all that discriminatory sort of thing starts getting pushed around, and then that would then push them people like Kid to start acting in a certain way. Because if you're going to say I'm a monster, then I will become the monster that you think I am. You know. Oh no, I thought I did a quote there, but it's kind of a quote from Game of Thrones with Tyrion, but doesn't matter. But yeah, so then ultimately then that's when you push these people to the point of where they act like the monster you think they are, and then you then think you then are proven right because you think they're a monster already, but you've made them the monster because of your prejudices, I guess is probably the best word to use. So it's like, can I necessarily blame these people? Yes, I can, because they're trying to kill 3 trillion people. Or was 3 trillion people? Trillions of people. So I can blame for that, but then also it's like they are a product of more than likely the occupation of their planet and the hell that they've been subjugated to. So yeah, so I've said all this. Watch if he just turns out to be an absolute bastard, but we'll see.
My planet was invaded for honey slavery.
Oh shit.
The seeds and burnt the field so we could never grow back.
Oh, you fucking scum!
So Kid blames the corporation, and the corporation sponsors the contest.
Oh, okay, there we go. But then the people who are watching it aren't the corporation, are they? So, oh shit, that's horrible. That is literally some imperial fucking shit. Just coming up, like, listen, we see what happens in real life as well, but so we know that stuff is happening at this exact moment right now. So we know that's happening right now. But also, having come off of Andor as well, where you're seeing the Imperials just being absolute scum. It is a bad week for people who believe in that sort of stuff, you know?
If he's angry, this whole world is going to shake.
Whoa, what a line.
So, I invented the triangulation system.
Get over here, Gary!
I like you.
Yeah,
Oh my god. And revenge
is just an excuse. Your cold, filthy heart just likes to kill.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, maybe with this guy specifically, you're right.
You insist.
Hologram, baby! Oh! That easy. That easy!
See, a hologram can hurt.
Ooh! Doctor, okay. Calm down. Because this is revenge. You just said something about revenge, and you're out getting revenge for Belinda. And all these people.
How about we try this 3 trillion times?
Doctor? Actually, no, I can't enjoy it though. No! Yes, maybe? It's complicated, this. Susan, don't get involved. You've seen the fury of the Time Lord. Oh.
See you again, Doctor.
Oh, fuck off, kid.
Ready? Believe me, that ice that you put in my heart, I think it's still there.
Oh.
I think it'll be there forever now.
Oh. Oh. Let's put a fire in my heart a little bit.
I'd do anything for you.
Aww.
Gary. Anything?
Oh, Gary. Pump the brakes, kid.
I'll do anything for you.
He's back, baby. He's back. Get him in front of the camera. He needs it to survive.
Oh my god! I'm so pleased to meet you! Let's ride I'm sorry. You came back from the dead.
Sums up my career. One of us nearly dying and everything. She looks well. There is one.
The song of my home planet, Hellion.
Shut up, ignorant swine. Oh, I think she's speaking to my heart a little bit, actually. $3 trillion people. I don't care if you're crying out.
You're wonderful.
Oh, these two. Honest to God.
The death of 3 trillion people triggered me and made me think of my own planet.
True.
I died in a single second.
Hold on. That was... Oh, I do need to rewatch Chibnall's Era because, again, it's continuing and I will get there eventually. But, I don't know, I thought, if I'm not mistaken, Time was wiped out in Time War, but then the Doctor brought up, like, moved Gallifrey to a pocket, cup of soup, pocket dimension, the first Gallifrey in that sort of sense, and then they survived, but they were then they hit themselves at the end, like the end of the universe. That's how they were able to do it. But then, what happened was that then, the Master went back and destroyed it anyway. So, but I thought, did the Master go back and destroy and kill them all in a single second, or is there more to it? As in, it's not. What basically what I'm trying to say is, did the Master kill him in a single second, or are we looking past that and have they now just looking at more to do with the Time War now, more than anything? Either way, let me know.
Got this image.
Oh, thank God we're still sticking with this.
I need to get you home.
Is that the original actress who played Susan?
They're gonna make a podcast about them, isn't it? Besides,
All the memories here were sieved from the rubble of a civilization that died in a single second.
Oh my God.
Cause?
Just...
Unknown.
Okay, Graham, you sassy little cow. That's a lot of information, I appreciate it, but that was a lot of stuff. That was a slightly fun episode, but not at the same time.
I am not just gonna take you home. I am gonna save your home.
Fucking A.
Here we go.
Oh, why'd the lights have to turn red? Cloister bell, baby! It's not the TARDIS that blows up the Earth, is it? You fucking bastards! You absolute assholes! Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. That was a very complicated episode. I went from having fun to then being taken aback by getting annoyed that the people wanted to kill all these people, then taken aback by how, you know, the planet was destroyed. And then it then got like, I don't know, there was dancing and singing, but then there was also then the emotional song. It was just, and then, oh. Wow. Before I even go into the post, I had to have a look here. Freddie Fox, who played the kid, I recognised him from House of the Dragon. That's where I recognised him from. And your woman, Wynn, listen, I couldn't tell you exactly where I know her from, but I think I was just getting a lot of like, she reminds me of a Christine Milotti. That's what I thought I was recognising her as. I think I'll have a quick glance. She's only had 4 acting. Yeah. That she only had 4 acting roles, including this Doctor Who episode. So yeah, it definitely must have been that she reminded me of Kristen. It's Kristen Milotti, isn't it? Hold on. Miliotti, isn't it? Yeah, Kristen Miliotti. There we go. Yeah, that's what I think she reminded me of. But yeah, that's that. So I just wanted to quickly just say that. And that, guys, my reaction to Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 6. I would say this one here is on the same level as Space Robots. The Robot Revolution. What was it? Space Robots, but yeah, Robot Revolution. Okay, this one is good. This one was a good episode. I enjoyed it. It was silly, it was camp, it was fun, it was heartbreaking. It was all the stuff, like, you know, it comes with, you know, Doctor Who episode. I think that some people won't like it just for the fact, you know, it's Eurovision. A lot of, listen, if you're still watching Doctor Who and you're like, it's woke, then the problem is you. You're watching something that's no longer built for you, so fuck off. But I'd imagine people might be like, oh, it's woke. Oh, there's so many gay and characters. Like, oh no, they use pronouns and stuff like that. It's like, this is not the show for you anymore. Like, it wasn't even the show. It wasn't even a show for you before, but even more so now. We're real in your face with it now. Real in your face. So, so I think that it'll just get that general hate. But I enjoyed the episode, and I think that it's on the same level for me as I think Robot Revolution, because I do believe that looks for me. Oh yeah, I'd say so far. Looks. If we include Joy to the World, we can do, I guess. But I think maybe story. It's on the same level as Story in the Engine. I think Story in the Engine and Robot Revolution. I think that's where I'm at. I'm just looking at the list here. Then it goes for me. Looks, Lucky Day, and then The Well at the top. You know, that's it. So I do think that again. But I enjoy these episodes, and yeah, and that's the main thing, is that if Doctor Who doesn't have to have you be like The Well, where you're like, oh my god, like, it can just be fun, it can be chaotic, and it can be camp. And this was this episode. It's to do with an intergalactic song contest. It was always going to be camp, you know? When you literally bring in Rylan in. That's my first note, the immortal Rylan. They cryo-freeze Rylan so he can just do this show forever. It's fantastic. It's so stupid, so camp, but have fun with it. If you listen, they lent into it in the writing, in the acting, in the decoration. Sorry, into the like the hair, makeup, the costumes, the visual effects, the lighting, everything. It just lent into it. And if you lean into it as a audience participant, as in us, you'll have a good time. So for me, the immortal Rylan. There's going to be people out there who don't really know Rylan, but Rylan is fantastic. I think Rylan was originally on X Factor. He was originally on X Factor years ago, and he was just some laugh. He was just great. And then he's just like presenting for different shows like Eurovision. I think he does for no, Graham Norton does that, but I think he does stuff like presenting roles. But I just love him. I just think he's great. I just think one of my favorite Rylan moments, right, was that he was actually the sponsor for Cinch, which is I think it's a car buying, leasing, selling company, and they sponsored a lot of football at the time. And he was going around like, and one of my favorite things was that Rylan. What happened was that Rylan was the face of Cinch. Cinch sponsored football, and then people who were winning in football games were going around with cutouts of Rylan, like. And he's loving it, and he's there going, cinched it, lads, and it's just like, so, it was one of my favourite moments, Will, is that he led into it, and then the fans lent into it as well, that he became, like, he became the face of Scottish football, Rylan, and it's like, how that happened, I know why, but it was just fantastic. So, yeah, so I just, Rylan is a hero. What's that meme from Sopranos, where it's like, sort of like, in this house, Rylan is a saint, something like that. How's it go again? You know what I mean? That sort of like meme. That's what it's like in this household. Like, there's certain people that even if they, let's just say, there's ignorant people out there, and there always will be, but there's some people that can sort of bridge the gap with ignorant people, and here I find that. Well, listen, David Tennant used to be that, but now with the whole thing to do with, like, they literally, they turn on David Tennant, a national treasure. But David Tennant was like that. I kind of like how Pedro Pascal is, like, very much a left-leaning, he's extremely left, Pedro Pascal. But he's literally the face of Hollywood right now, and everyone loves him. And people who are like, damn, on the right, like, damn. Like, I was in the comments section the other day to do with Pedro Pascal, and they were saying, like, literally this, like, sort of, like, tough America first. He was there, like, sort of, like, talking to someone, and he was like, oh, it's a shame about his, like, views and stuff like that, because he's one damn fine actor. Some of his characters, like, they were praising him for stuff. So even if they don't agree with his views, he's bridged that gap. And at least here in the UK, I find that Rylan is just, he just bridges it. He could end. I think he could end, like, sort of like the world. No. He could probably solve the world's issues and bring peace to the world if he wanted to. If I'm starting that rumor. Rylan has secret to world peace, but he's not revealing it. But yeah, so I'd probably spend about 5 minutes about praising Rylan there. Love the fact as well that the Doctor and Belinda were both like, no, we're staying. Oh, we have to stay. Love that as well, because Eurovision back in the day, again, like Belinda was saying, we used to watch Eurovision when I was younger all the time, but obviously I watched it a couple of years ago with the drinking contest. But again, it just, as I got a little bit older, it's just so hard to track down. I know people that I used to go to university with. They're like, I went onto Instagram this morning, and I saw two people I know from my course. They both went to watch parties. Like, it's a big deal for a lot of people, especially the LGBTQ community, sorry. So I was here, and I'm like, it is a big thing for a lot of people. But I remember as well when I was younger, just watching it, staying up, watching it with my parents, watching my brothers, maybe not my brothers, but at least watching. I remember distinctly sort of things like that, and then you got real invested. And I think you know what it is. I think we got less invested in it over time with my parents because Ireland became shite. So if you don't know this, right, Ireland was like the champions of Eurovision, if not the one of the, and everyone loved us. But what happened is that to host Eurovision, it just got too expensive. So Ireland just kept on throwing in shit acts so they couldn't win. So but now there's so much money. I don't know whether they're still doing it, but I just find that so funny. We were like, oh, we gotta stop winning this. Let's send in someone shite. So I think when we stopped like competing, I think that's when my parents lost love for it. So yeah, so just a little fun back there about that. I keep calling it Eurovision, and it's not Eurovision. It is Interstellar Song Contest. That's what I need to call it. But for me, it's Eurovision, as in this episode. But I think just to make it easier, I will just say Eurovision. But no, I'm on about this. Mrs. Flood there taking up all the information from the Vindicator as well. So it seems like she wants to get back as well, but she decided to stick around for the show. We didn't get anything to do with her afterwards when they all returned, I don't think. I didn't see her anywhere. So there's a chance that when shit hit the fan, she was like, right, I'm out, and just left. So interesting that she is taking the stuff. It seems like she wants to get back to Earth, but does she want to get back to Earth to prevent it? Is she purposely doing this now? Is this the way what Doctor's doing now? Is that he's actually helping cause it by giving her the information? She does it like a bootstrap thing, like she follows him to be able to create the Vindicator about to destroy the Earth, but you know he creates the Vindicator because she destroys the Earth, and it's a bootstrap thing. So maybe okay, the idea of the Hellions, right? Listen, it's that's what I mean. This is what was complicated about this, is that you maybe that's what the idea is, that you're supposed to feel a bit complicated by it all, but their planet was destroyed. There's so much prejudice. Listen, when you see it, Andor was a perfect example to explain to people how propaganda works, how Imperials and those that are in power, corporations, how they're able to get people to turn on a certain group of people. We're seeing it right now in real life, by the way. We are seeing it in real life. If you're not seeing it in real life, then you've got your fucking head in the sand. But at least going off of in Andor, it shows how they are able to manipulate people into having certain ideas about a certain, like, about the Gormans. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. But how they have a certain view on the Gormans, how they purposely start to like release stuff in the media and stuff like that, and start like twisting things to make them again seem more aggressive or criminals, or why you couldn't trust them and stuff like that. And it's just pure propaganda. You get the media on your side, you push a certain narrative, and that's exactly what these corporations would have done. They would have made people fear these horns, because again, they would have pushed out there, it was just their own people that destroyed the planet. No, it wasn't them, it was the corporation. So yeah, I feel for that. I do, and absolutely, and I think, by the way, if you haven't seen Andor, watch fucking Andor. I've had time to think about it. It's the best piece of Star Wars I've ever seen in my life. I've had time to think about it, better than the original trilogy. Sue me, don't give a shit. Watch Andor. I'll probably change my opinion at some point when I rewatch the original trilogy. Actually, no, hold on. But yeah. Yeah, so I can see where these people, where they're coming from in that sort of sense. They blame the corporation, but again, they blame the corporation, and what they're trying to do, they're trying to pin the murder of X amount of people on the corporation, so people can see for them for who they truly are, so they can actually understand, and maybe bring to light some of their other atrocities, and then actually get to show that Helia isn't actually, you know, they're not this the savages that people think they are. I get it, but in the process, you kill 3 trillion people. Now, wrongs don't make it, like, people's wrongs don't make them right. We all love a revenge mission. I do. Fuck me. I love a revenge. But this one really didn't feel justified, you know? I love a revenge on the people that have caused ill towards us. Like, if it Last of Us, if you haven't, spoiler alert, Last of Us Season 2, if you're watching it, we're on a revenge mission. It's as simple as that. And that's as far as I go. And I love that sort of revenge mission. Even though people are like, oh, well, no, actually, revenge bad. It's like, no, I want it. I want the revenge. They've done me wrong. Which is what they're thinking. That's why it's so complicated, because they're thinking that. But they're not thinking clearly, because again, they're killing 3 trillion people just to make a corporation look bad. Yeah, it's fucked up. It really is. I'm annoyed we didn't get as much songs as we could have had. I think that if they made it an hour long and just actually gave us 2-minute songs here and there, I would have been all over that. I would have been all over that. Ugh, all over it. Okay, the opening of the roof was fucked up. Really fucked up. So yeah, that was crazy, man. I was not expecting it to turn into 100,000 people that were, well, we thought that they could have been dead, but no, the Doctor did his thing. But that was real messed up. Again, the idea, they infiltrated the place really, really easily. And again, they become the monsters that the people make them out to be. But yeah, it was just so easy to break in, so easy. But the roof opener was fucked up again. The Doctor again pulled out. Belinda being the one that gets caught up on the roof and then falls back in. So yeah, so it's one of those ones where I just realized why she let the other people survive. She was again her compatriot, her friend from her home planet. That's the reason why. I didn't think of that. Yeah, okay, there we go. I wrote down it's because I have horns, isn't it? Because it just reminded me of it's like how people would scream when they don't get taxis in New York because of the colour of their skin. But also I did it because of the Grinch in the Green when he's like, it's because I'm green, isn't it? That's why I wrote it. It's because I have horns, isn't it? But it's again, it's that whole. This is the issue. This is something that I find myself even towards considering now is that I myself with everything goes on to at this current moment in time in life and well just in this world, I find myself wanting to be better than the oppressor. I do. I really do. I feel like his thing is that I want life and all that stuff to be sacred, but I find myself at points when you get so much shit, you're like, I don't think I could be better than them. I think I need to stoop to their level, and that's like I mean it's no longer about forgiveness. Sometimes I need to see punishment. Like it's real. It's like when you're sitting alone and you think to yourself these sort of things, you're like, shit, I'm not who I thought I was, because these things will make you feel and react in certain ways, and that's what they're doing. Is that they are reacting in a way where it's emotional. It's they've had to see their home planet burn and destroyed, and then not have to deal with the these people who did it don't get any consequences, and everyone's blaming you. And then not just that, throughout the galaxy after that, is that you're now looked at as a threat because you have horns, because they think that you burnt your planet, you killed your people, you got horns, you can't be trusted, you're fucked up, we gotta keep an eye on you. Like it's messed up. So I mean, again, I do get, but 3 trillion people. I think that's literally what I've said throughout this episode. But 3 trillion's a lot, right? But some might say too much. I think too much personally. Yeah, I wrote down more music because that was about that little creature that was doing a song that was very Rick and Morty. Love that. Belinda having that moment again where she is sort of like about Doctor, I wish I got to tell him he's wonderful, things like that. Again, you're really feeling the growth of their relationship where after all this, she may join the Doctor. I don't think she will, but she may join the Doctor in the end. Oh, got a little bit of tea left. Really thirsty. Yeah, she may join the Doctor, but and again, she started off with the Doctor taking her DNA and not without her permission. Her going, oh, you're dangerous. Oh, just get me home. And she still wants to get home, don't get me wrong. But she went from being like, you're dangerous. Is this what you say to all the girls that come into here, blah, blah. To now going like, oh, I've now seen all the wonderful stuff you've done. It's not just about, we've been on a journey. It's not just about, sorry, I'm frazzled. I'm still tired. But yeah, it's not just about, oh my God, I've lost my trail of thoughts completely. Hold on. Yeah, so it's not just about what you've just been at, but we've gone through so much now. Is that I wish I have at this moment she was like, I wish I've told him how good he is, because she's seen what he's done, what he's had to sacrifice. Yeah, it was outstanding. I really thought that was a lovely moment. Okay, the camp confetti entrance, sensational. So camp. I'm so annoyed I didn't say it. I wish I said it. I was going to say it and I didn't, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I didn't say it because I thought it didn't need to be said, but the fact they did say it when I was going, yeah. But what an entrance. What a fucking entrance. Yeah, the fact we got on a Delta Wave as well. Delta Wave that, like we did with, like I said, Season 1, Parent of the Ways. Is it Parent of the Ways? I think it was Parent of the Ways, yeah. The first series finale with the Delta Wave. I'm glad we pulled something like that back to have. But yeah, that moment again when they're popping, when it's literally there, it's coming through the speakers and it's really effective. Like at that point, I'm literally like I couldn't breathe myself. It was fucked up. But yeah, really enjoyed that moment as well. I thought that was a great one. Listen, the museum with Graham Norton popping up. Like I said, gave you a little info about Graham Norton, but we'll get to what Graham says at the end. But I love the museum again. That little walkthrough time. It is. I like. Was it Gary? Like Gary said to Mike, it was like, this is more than just like songs. It's a big deal for me. It's a big deal. Like this is people. Listen, music and song and dance has been around since humans could fucking stand upright, right? So it's one of those things. But for a lot of people who didn't feel like they fit in anywhere, music, song, dance, acting, drama. It was something where they could channel themselves, you know? It was a way of escapism. A way to where they actually could maybe play someone that they want to be, or where they felt that there's somewhere they can be. And that's what I think the Eurovision has become for a lot of people, is that it's an expression of one's self. And yeah, and I do think that when he says that, like, it's a big thing, it is a big thing for the him and for the community, you know. So it's what used to just be something not daytime, but you know, a yearly thing that was just television. Was more it was patriotism to do with your country. I think that's gone now. I think the patriotism to do with your country is not gone. It's still there, of course. You want to do it, but it's more about the expression of artists. Well, not in recent years, but that's neither here nor there. But it's it's more about the expression of artists, and that's what that, and inclusivity of it all, you know. So yeah, so I just touched on that a little bit there, but I really enjoyed the museum. They gave that a little bit of time to him. Doctor's speech to the kid, saying, like, literally saying, I'm gonna watch you die. Oh yeah, the Doctor without hope. What was it? That's one of the things I remember Missy saying in season 9, episode 1. No, season 9, episode 2. The Witch is Familiar, isn't it? I think that's what it was. Yeah. But that's it. Where she was like, sort of like, the Doctor without hope, he'll burn out, burn us all to the ground, because again he thinks that he's lost Clara. Yeah, that's mean is that when the Doctor feel like he's grown close to someone, and he feels like someone's killed them and done these horrible things, but then also like took away his companion, and they're the ones that keep him grounded. When that happens, you see the fear of the Time Lord come out, you know. So yeah. Okay, Susan. He suddenly starts having visions of, I'm assuming, Susan in his fucking TARDIS saying, "Grandfather, find me," I think, said at one point again. That came out of nowhere. That was nuts. That was crazy. What the fuck? Yeah. But I'm glad, because again, I rewatched season 1 with my partner, and I've been able to sort of like see, they did touch on it in the last episode, but they haven't really done it kind of since. So yeah, so I'm glad we are sort of bringing this out. This wasn't just like a throwaway sort of like, oh, remember maybe Susan sees the now it's gone. It's like now it looks like we are progressing with possibly finding Susan. Yeah. Yes, the artist whose name has escaped me once had horns again. She called it again. Look at the sheer ignorance. The person that she was with, who felt X amount towards her, or had a certain opinion, or had a relationship with her. Soon she revealed to her she was once from Helia. He was like, well, I'm done with you. Like that ignorance, that people that get fed into these sort of propaganda. It's you can't blame them, but you can, you know. Like, how could you be so stupid to lap this shit up, you know? But at the same time, if people are feeding you so well at certain things, and you have no reason to distrust them, then why would you think otherwise? But again, even hearing that they were taken off by force, and you're still there going like, well, you've betrayed me. Listen, open your mind, open your ears, open your heart. It's as simple as that. Yeah. And the fact is, again, they invaded for honey. Was a honey flavouring So it wasn't even honey, it was honey flavouring. Because I didn't know, like, until I saw it, is that a lot of honey out there is not actually honey. It's, again, just, it's fake honey. So this wasn't even for honey, this is for fake honey. For honey flavouring. And they could destroy the entire planet and their fields just to get, it's fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Okay, then the Doctor then appearing as a hologram was great. Again, that appearance just to completely throw your man off. So then reappear and giving him having that sort of glove to then have physical form. Well, no, he is physical form there. He destroys the Delta Wave like that, destroys his pistol, done. You're out of the game now. But now I can give this hologram physical form to be able to touch you and shock the shit out of you. Like, again, the Doctor without hope, without soul, without his companion, he was there. He was probably willing to shock him 3 trillion times for one for each person that he was going to kill. Obviously, Belinda came in and changed that, and again, he was able to see everything he thought he lost is back. But yeah, what appear back into the soul of the Doctor, that he isn't just, he is a lovely guy, he is a sweetheart, things like that, but he is got triggers, as we know, and the fact is that it's triggered by his planet being destroyed. But also, it goes to show, as in, like, he isn't. It's as much as he is caring and stuff. Yeah, you still don't want to fuck him off, as we saw when he popped up in Lucky Day at the end. So, like, you will die here alone. Like, he has so much love for people, but he is done with people taking the piss. He is done. His sympathy is kind of out the window when it comes to people that are irredeemable. You know, like Tennant's Doctor tried to save Davros. You know. Even Capaldi's Doctor went back as a kid version. One, two pair that was. But even Capaldi goes back and has that contemplated sort of moment with him, whether do I save him or do I leave him to die? You know. So yeah, that's I mean, we have this moment. Whereas I feel like Ncuti would have just been like, die, bitch. You know. So yeah. But again, I love that thing where it's like, you put ice in my heart, and I think it's there forever. So if you say, he's saying that, see you soon, Doctor, it's like, you don't want to see me soon. You, like, again, to refer back to the Doctor, is like, Capaldi's Doctor is like, you'll find it's a very small universe when I'm angry at you. Like, you do not want to meet this Ncuti again, because you've done something to him, and that is not going. And if you trigger him even more, we have no idea how far he'll go next time. Listen, I wrote that again, Rylan, because Rylan come back again. I like how they gave Rylan some of the like stuff to do as a presenter, because that's what he does when he presents. But when it came at the end and they were just sort of like, all right, cool, Rylan's in the scene with people, I was like, oh, we're gonna get more acting from Rylan. It was like, no, let's get him out of it quickly before people can realise he's probably not the best actor. But yeah, but bringing them all back in time just to have like everyone one by one. I thought it was going to be weeks even, but no, they started doing them in the pods, which was great. Everyone's back, and then everyone's in the VIP boxes just to experience the international song contest, and having a moment of the song of Helia again. When she was about to start singing, and bam, people started booing as well, arseholes. But again, that slow clap afterwards worked, but the montage of everything which she was saying, again, I don't know what language, obviously it's an alien language they've used, but I don't know what they've based that off of, that language, if it's specifically a language from somewhere here on Earth, but they've just altered it so it isn't specifically that language, but it's based off of that. But yeah, what a scene. I got emotional, as I imagine a lot of people did. Again, if it was just her singing, maybe I wasn't, but then the montage and show and stuff was, yeah. But him getting triggered by Jones, Graham Norton spilling all the beans, literally letting know exactly what happened to Earth and how it's all fucked up and what dates, and it's unknown. Again, it reminds me of that bit. Kind of remind me of when the Doctor asks the robot version of Amy about what's the question that's hidden in plain sight. the oldest question in the universe, that sort of thing. And then she's like, unknown. It's like, well, fat lot of good you are, you big ginge. I think that's what he says. But yeah, but he come forward all that info for them get the panic, get them again, rocket up their arse. Again, they had the moment where she was like, "You're wonderful." They had that moment again, and her saying, "You scared me." He obviously scares himself. What happens? But he got triggered. They had that loving moment followed by that, and then it's like, "Oh shit, rock up the arse. Let's go home. I need to get you home." I had that moment again with his granddaughter as well, seeing her, feel a sense in her. It's coming through to him, and it's, I don't know why it is. I don't know why it is. But then to have them get ready to go out to Earth, hearing the creak, and then bam, the explosion, the TARDIS doors just go crazy. Quasi cupcakes. That's a reference to a game in a specific show, and that show is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah. That was, yeah, I really enjoyed that episode. I love that what we're building up to, which I don't know what the fuck it is. But, yeah, it's all covered. We have 2 more episodes left. And then, yeah. Oh. There's rumours that Ncuti's only doing 2 seasons. And I want more of him. I desperately need more of Ncuti. I'm not ready for him to finish. So there's a rumour going around and I don't believe it. Because, listen, being in the UK, unless the internet's probably amplified it, but growing up with Doctor Who was always getting cancelled. Always getting cancelled. Because it got cancelled before, it can get cancelled again. When ratings are starting to go down, it's like, oh no, we need to cancel it, blah, blah. They're going to cancel it. And it's just constantly, oh, this person's getting sacked, this person's doing this, blah, blah. It's just, again, it's all clickbait. Well, before it was papers and magazines, it was just so headlines so people could buy their magazines. But now it's all clickbait shit. So I don't listen to that shit anymore. But there's a strong rumour that it could be that his last season, but I don't want it to be. I'm desperate for this to carry on. Desperate. But yeah. But listen, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm looking forward to the next episode. It's going to be chaotic as fuck. I'm not looking at any sort of... Next time with Doctor Who, I'm going in blind. I can't wait. But overall, guys, really enjoyed this episode. I'm glad I watched it, and I need to go eat because I'm starving. But thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What did you think of this episode? What do you think of Rylan the Immortal? What do you think of the Doctor getting triggered and nearly tortured that guy to a point where he might have actually just killed him? What do you think of the song contest? Do you think there should have been more chances for songs? What do you think of like things where they were not even being subtle with everything to do with how corporate greed will destroy lives and stuff like that? What do you think of the woke mind virus? But yeah, overall, what do you think of this episode? Comment down below. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Do a bunch of other videos with me and other people. Now, I do Doctor Who reactions by myself, have done since Ncuti's first season. But I do them with my little brother Charlie as well. We're on New Who, we do New Who reactions. We're currently on season 4. We release them every 2 weeks on a Saturday, and last week we released Forest of the Dead. So that's the Silence in the Library 2-pair now up there. So if you are interested, they're up here. I also do Marvel reactions. I did them by myself. Have done since Moon Knight. Most recently was Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and Daredevil Born Again. And coming up, I will be doing Ironheart. I also did the films, Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. I did those with my mate Josh. A little bit rough around the edges, because that's when I first started my channel, but I still think they're good reactions. I also do Star Wars reactions. Have done since Obi-Wan Kenobi. Most recently was Andor Season 2. What a fucking show. Watch it if you haven't. Coming up, I'll be doing Ahsoka Season 2. And I also do weekly releases of The Bad Batch. I also do reactions at the moment as well for Last of Us Season 2. Coming up in December, I'll be doing Fallout Season 2. I think somewhere in 2020... What year is it? 2025. Somewhere in 2026, I'll be doing House of the Dragon Season 3. Rings of Power Season 3. They might be released earlier. I don't know, but... I also do DC reactions. I have done for the Penguin and Creature Commandos, and I'm doing all their stuff when they come out as well, like Peacemaker Season 2, another show. So if anything like this sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, please like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.